More now on the issue of vaccine equity in Riverside County. Public health officials say the number of white people getting vaccinated is 4 times that of the Latinx population. News Channel 3's Jake and Gracia at Live Time with more on that disparity and what's being looked at to try to bring some balance to the distribution. Jake.
Yeah, John, good evening. And county officials are coming out and saying that they acknowledge that race is a factor in who is getting vaccinated. But as for possible solutions, they're still looking for suggestions.
I can tell you that it's not great right now.
When it comes to getting vaccinated,
yikes. It's pretty bad.
Major disparity in Riverside County with who is getting access to shots. And officials say it's linked in part to race. Public Health Director Dr. Kim Sarawatari presenting to the Coachella City Council.
Caucasians with cars and computers that have been able to access vaccines. And that's not how we want the system to work.
Across the county so far, 11% of white people have been vaccinated, compared to just 3% of the Latinx population and 5% of the Black community.
It really kind of goes against the core of public health because everything we do is supposed to be centered in equity.
The county attributes the disparity in part to the groups currently eligible to be vaccinated skewing more white, healthcare workers, and those 65 plus. But officials recognize there's more work to be done.
Open to ideas. If people have other ideas on how we can minimize that, I would love to hear them.
Communities of color have seen much higher death rates.
Coachella Council member Megan Beeman Jacinto says the vaccine equity issues are no surprise, given already existing public health disadvantages for communities of color.
Now we're also seeing, despite that they're dying more frequently and becoming ill more frequently, they're also being less frequently vaccinated.
And while the county is carrying out targeted vaccination clinics for groups like farm workers, Beeman Jacinto says more needs to be done to balance vaccine inequality.
Our communities are just not being reached at the rate that they deserve.
And the county says that they're looking at limiting vaccine clinics to certain zip codes. They're also looking to partner with community organizations to get those numbers up in communities of color. Jake and Gracia, News Channel 3.